ল ব্যারেট রেজিস্টার্ড আইনি প্রতিষ্ঠান। আমরা সুপ্রিম কোর্ট, হাইকোর্ট, জেলা কোর্ট, ক্রেতা সুরক্ষা আদালত প্রভৃতি কোর্টে যে কোনো আইনি সমস্যায় আপনাদের পাশে সর্বদা। ল ব্যারেট ল ফার্মের তরফ থেকে আজকে যে ভিডিওটা আপনাদের সামনে দেখানো হচ্ছে সেটা ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল মিউনিসিপ্যাল বিল্ডিং রুলস সম্পর্কে বলা হচ্ছে। এটা তার 7ম পর্ব। এরপরও আর একটা পর্ব হবে, 8ম পর্ব। তা এই পর্ব দুটো আপনাদের দেখার জন্য অনুরোধ করা হচ্ছে। এর আগেও যে পর্বগুলো আছে সেগুলো সবটাই দেখবেন। The West Bengal Municipal Building Rule 2007. Delay in issue of occupancy certificate. In case where within a period of 30 days from the receipt of the notice of completion, the Board of Councillor fails to issue an occupancy certificate or to communicate refusal, the applicant may make an representation in writing to the chairman. The chairman shall, after such enquiry as he may think fit and after giving the application an opportunity of being heard, issue the occupancy certificate or communicate refusal of the same to the applicant within a period of 30 days from the date of receipt of this representation. Prohibition of use of building without occupancy certificate, DLC section 36. No person shall occupy or permit to be occupied a building erected or re-erected or altered under the act in respect of which an occupancy certificate or a partially occupancy certificate under these rules has not been issued by the Board of Councillors. Lifts shall conform to the provisions hereinafter contained and the provisions of the National Building Code of India. At least one lift shall be provided in every building having more than 14.5 meter in height. In the case of a proposal to add one additional floor to an existing building having a lift, it will not be necessary to raise the existing lift to the additional floor. Subject to above, the number type of capacity of lift shall satisfy the requirements of section 5 of the installation of lifts and escalator of National Building Code of India. Garage. No garage for cars shall be less than 2.5 meter into 5 meters. The minimum headroom in a garage shall be 2.25 meters and floor level of the garage at ground floor must not be lower than ground level. The size of any garage where more than one motor car is parked shall be calculated on the basis of the number of vehicles to be parked there. No garage for trucks shall be less than 3.75 meters into 10 meters with a minimum headroom of 3.50 meters. Boundary wall. No boundary wall shall exceed 2 meters in height on the roadside. The solid portion of compound wall shall not exceed 1.5 meter in height. The foundation of boundary wall below ground level shall not encroach upon any adjacent land outside the plot area. Notice for covering up drains, etc. Before proceeding to cover up drains or appliances connected with the drainage, the applicant shall give a notice to the Board of Councillor in Form 1 stating that such drain or appliances are ready to inspection and shall specify the date and hour, not being a date earlier than 7 days from the date of the notice on which he will proceed to cover up such drains or applications. An officer of the municipality duly authorized by the Board of Councillors in this behalf shall inspect the work at the site and within 3 days of such inspection issue necessary direction if any. Addition of new plots. When one or more plots of land are added to one or more premises by way of amalgamation or otherwise, in that event the existing building on any plot or plots, if any, shall stand as authorized in case Those are constructed in accordance with the building rules of the material time when the building or buildings were sanctioned. Addition, alteration to the sanctioned building or addition of a new building or new block or newly added land or lands may be permitted as per these rules, considering amalgamated land to be a new plot. Permissible height of building in area other than municipalities in hill area. Height of a building shall be the vertical distance measured from the average level of the certain line of the adjoining street or passage on which the plot adheres to the highest point of the building, whether with flat roof or sloped roof. The following opportunity structures shall not be included in the height of the building: stair cover not exceeding 2.40 meter in height, lift machine rooms as per the latest edition of the National Building Code, roof tanks and their supports, the height of support not exceeding 1 meter, chimneys, prepared walls not exceeding 1.5 meter in height, ventilating, air conditioning and other services equipments, height above midpoint between eaves level and ridge level, toilet at roof level up to a height of 3.5 meters subject to maximum floor area of 3 square meter, garden cover with permeable material not exceeding 3 meter in height, equipments for communication such as microwave antenna, towers, dish antenna, as well as room for installing the said equipments of their support equipment subject to a maximum area of 20 square meter and further subject to a permission of the sum from municipal authority. The aggregate area of the structure mentioned in clause A shall not exceed one third of the area of the roof upon which these are erected. The maximum permissible height of building on a plot shall be as given in the table below. Wide of means of access in meters, maximum permissible height in meter 2.40 to 3.50, that is 8 meter. Above 3.5 to 7 meter, that is 11 meter. Above 7 point to 10 meter, that is 14.50 meter. Above 10 to 15, that is 18 meter. Above 15 to 20, that is 24 meter. And above 20 to 24, that is 36 meter. Above 24, that is 1.5 into wide of the means of access and required wide of front of space. There will be no restriction in height of buildings for plots awaiting means of access above 10 meter in width subject to free gifting of strip of land as per prescribed street alignment. However, this increase in height as mentioned above shall be permissible provided the minimum area of the plot is 2500 square meter and minimum frontage of the plot abutting the main road is 30 meter. In case of such condition, height by free gifting the strip of land as mentioned herein above, the applicant will get FAR or original road with only. However, the applicant will be given benefit of FAR and ground coverage of the portion gifted the municipality. Explanation: this table shall be read with Rule 45. For height of building exceeding 14.5 meter, Rule 53 shall be referred. For any building to be erected or re-erected or added to in the vicinity of aerodrome or which may affect the functioning of any microwave system or for telecommunication purpose, the height of such building shall be governed by such rules or directions as may be made or issued in this behalf by the central government or any other concerned authority. The Board of Councillors may, if necessary, restrict the height of building in India within the municipal area below the permissible height provided under sub-rule 3 of this rule for reasons to be recorded in writing. এরপরেও 8 নম্বর পর্বে এরপরই একটা ভিডিও হবে, সেটা দেখার জন্য অনুরোধ করা হচ্ছে। থ্যাংকিং ইউ অল লবেটের তরফ থেকে যে ভিডিওটা দেখানো হলো সপ্তম পর্ব, সেটা দেখার জন্য অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ। এরপরেও যে অষ্টম পর্ব হবে সেই পরের পর্বটাও দেখার জন্য অনুরোধ করা হচ্ছে। তো পুরো প্রথম থেকে অষ্টম পর্ব যদি পুরোটা দেখলে আপনাদের বুঝতে সুবিধা হবে। ভিডিওটা ভালো লাগলে অবশ্যই লাইক করবেন, সাবস্ক্রাইব করবেন এবং শেয়ার করবেন, যাতে করে অন্যরাও দেখে উপকৃত হয়। এই সম্পর্কে কোনো কিছু জানার থাকলে অবশ্যই কমেন্টস বক্সে কমেন্ট করবেন।